open.
Okay, wait, let me check.
Okay, bucket open.
Should I open another tab for platform? You want me to go there?
I don't need
For
this.
platform.
Don't start crowding your browser window, I beg.
Okay.
I'm even afraid that the video that I did, people will not see the number of tabs that I opened myself.
Wait, you open tabs too on the video?
Oh, I know you probably want to go and check.
Because of that, I'll go and check.
Okay, you did a recording, right?
Yeah, I did. I already had it recorded. I just wanted to round it up yesterday.
Oh, and
Yes.
okay.
Okay,
That would actually
CloudFront.
help a lot of people.
Enable.
Okay.
Then has your PG had been finished downloading?
Since
I
yesterday.
installed it. He did
Have I-
around 1 a.m. was when he did.
Oh damn.
I haven't
Around
switched
one.
on.
Sorry.
I've
So
installed it, but I've not used it before. So I don't know
okay.
which one.
okay, now let's try and connect to your database. Then. Let's see.
Okay. You can click on servers. While you're at it, you can right click.
Right click on
Yeah,
server.
right click. Yeah, right click. Register. Server. Oh, then this name, is it significant or just any name you want to give it? So just give it Postgres. Postgres, that'll be fine. Yeah. No, 1S. Not as if it's going to okay, so connection. So you can leave that now. You can just leave that as default. Connection. Your host's name or address. Go to your database. The go to database. The name.
Is it not
Everything was Postgres.
that AR?
No. The ARN.
The endpoint.
Yeah, the endpoint. Sorry, the ARN. The ARN. It's the endpoint. Databases. Under dashboard, yeah. I was scared. I was thinking. I'll just click on that. Okay, that's the endpoint. Just scroll down. Yeah. Paste. And then password, Postgres. For this, you might have to put WS again. So maybe you just copy and paste.
What?
I'm sorry for doubting you. I was just thinking maybe you put 2S this time around too.
So what should I say?
That's all. Yeah, you can save password. You can save password. So click on save. Boom. So the database is up and running.
Okay.
So no need to bother the chap. So let's go do something else.
Okay, so we can proceed.
Infrastructure phase, right? Deploy infrastructure. Is that where we are?
Yes, that's where we are.
Yes, that's where I have already put
So,
the image.
it seems like the code is already there. Did you run? Oh, it's not, we've not worked on it. Okay, so deploy infrastructure. We need an image to run AWS CLI commands for us. So we are picking that from Amazon's repository on Docker, or I assume. Yeah. So checkout code from Git. We are going to use that same checkout command. dash space checkout. Remember that thing we've been copying and pasting. Yeah, checkout from there. So ensure backend infrastructure is scroll down, please. Oh, okay, it's okay. So ensure backend infrastructure exists. We are to try this command to create the backend. So AWS CloudFormation deploy, template file, SQL CI, okay, fine. This code is assuming that the code will be run from the project directory. So what else do we need? I think the commented lines tag, your tag, stack name, and parameter overrides.
Yeah, she needs to uncomment those too.
Yes.
Which one?
Okay. On line 181.
Okay,
No, so 182.
182
Yeah.
to
Yes.
180. Okay.
185. So guys, your tag. I think what tag are we using? Let me go check.
UDA people.
UDA people, okay. And stack name should be UDA people hyphen
Front end.
walkthrough ID, right? Oh,
Yes.
hyphen. Let me give myself a little boost.
UDA people, circle workflow, ID, then backend and front end. Oh, okay. I think I did mine that way for a particular reason, but it was either people backend then circle workflow ID in the lectures.
Okay.
Like remove the comment
So
from 191 to 193.
Yeah, then don't forget to remove that exits 1. If not, the job will fail
automatically at the end.
Oh.
Is there anything else I'm doing? Okay, good.
I'm trying to see if okay, configure infrastructure. Because we would want to run the AWS CLI commands. Oh, sorry. Let me, before I start saying what I should not say. Deploy infrastructure, right? Okay. Our tags will be UDA people. Let me copy the command. Let me just copy all I have here. Boom. To the chat.
Yeah, sure, but okay, that's deploy infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me copy what I have here to the chat. It's
Um,
going to be very long.
Don't forget to install dependencies because it's like we're attaching something to workspace here.
Yeah. So here we need AWS CLI. I think that's all. And Ansible, right? Do we need Ansible here?
The dependencies tar and gzip. That's just it.
Okay. But some people might want to use SQL CI images. They come with tar and gzip themselves. But if you do that means you have to install AWS CLI. So
yeah,
I don't think it's worth the stress.
And it takes 4 lines to install AWS CLI as opposed to 1 line to install tar and gzip.
I know. You always think about the shorter parts.
Exactly.
So let me try to paste something ugly in our chat. So I'm the first person here. Oh, nothing copied. Wonderful. So some heavy lifting here. Ooh.
Paste you did, you know.
I'm coming.
Your hell, we can see your hell, but we can't see your
Outside troubleshooting, no. Village people.
Okay, Amon, what is, are you
I'm
waiting for
seeing-
something?
I'm saying them run to
Yeah,
zip.
put
Is it okay?
yes,
The dash.
no, yes, put that after the checkout step. So that's the next step after checking out. So this code that I just
Immediately after
pasted
checkout.
there should go.
Or
Yes.
after this
No,
ID.
yeah, just like enter. Yeah. Yeah. Press enter.
I did.
No. Not
Press
there.
enter.
Not there. Like after checkout, line 176, just press enter.
Let me do it.
Mm. Yeah, press enter.
Can anybody help us with
Then
the commands so we can just copy and paste and compare?
which command?
The AWS CloudFormation deploy commands, the two. So we can actually where we need parameter overrides, we need to use other people and a substring probably. We can just lift from here. Let's just lift from the classroom then.
Okay, like
From
the
AWS CloudFormation.
the
That's what I was
Azure
trying to copy.
front-end infrastructure exists.
All this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew copy and pasting was rocket science.
Zoom freezes your clipboard. I've seen that happen a couple of times. Zoom does not. I don't know. It depends. It's also, I don't know which particular ones, but I've seen cases where Zoom did not accept your clipboard info. Strange.
That's wonderful.
Where am I pasting it?
That should be under ensure backend infrastructure exists. So we are going to use it to replace what we have there after comparing them. Under, you can put on top. It doesn't matter. After that pipe, command, the pipe. Yeah, right in front of it. Next, new line. Wonderful. A space that is not well indented.
Mm.
So you can use, I like the whole of that. And no, I think it's better that way. It's better this way, one at a time. You can just make the indentation look like what you already have there. So the AWS, just make it look, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, just go in a little, go in. It should be, this tag should be
with the template.
Yeah, exactly. Let's quickly do that so you can. So this is looking a lot easier. So we don't have to rack our brains. Just one, fine. So it seems this is fine. We can delete. We all agree that we can delete what we found there before, the one under it.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Because any mistake here now means that we have to start running up and down. So we are going to repeat the same thing here. We are repeating the same thing. We are pasting what we copied, what we lifted. Yeah, that heavy lifting. We are bringing it down here. Yeah, and I'm going to make it look pretty. Okay. So we don't have errors. So we don't have errors. If it's ugly, there will be errors. After we are done with this, we are just going to change the back end to front end, right? I think that's all. Let's change the back end to front end.
I think the indentation is good.
No, it's not perfect yet. The AWS is not looking exactly like the one beneath it. Oh, fine. Now you can. No, don't cancel yet. Don't.
All right.
So change the front end. Yeah, the SQL CI files, front end of YAML. Let's change that to back end to front end of YAML. Yeah, change that back end to front end. front end. The other people stack name too. The next line under it. Other people front end, line 198. Okay. That's all right. Okay, fine. So we can comment that out. Then add backend IP to Ansible inventory. So let's see. Yeah, how do we do that? It's like we are writing that to, we are actually getting our IP address and we are putting in the inventory.txt file, right? Is that what is required? Let me confirm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Oh, yes, that's what it is. But in this case now, from what I see, we are supposed to move into the Ansible directory. Okay, let me show you what I did, because I was very, very pessimistic when I was doing this thing. Yes, it showed me a lot of pepper. Let me use it that way.
What's that?
Getting the IP address. So what I did was I first cut out more like, oh, people have been pasting here now. This is not, thank God, fine. So I did something like this. You can check the chat box.
Yeah.
I went into Ansible, Secretary Ansible, then I went to see what was actually in the inventory.txt file, so that whenever Secretary is showing me my reports, I want to see what it meant and what it's leaving.
Yeah.
So then I used AWS CLI to find instances. Then some people actually filter their instances by tags. And it's a big cause of problem, because if you filter by tag, I'm sure you see that later when we copy and paste. It will bring you, it will work. But what if you are the type that you've not started deleting your previous tags?
Yes.
All the tags have the same. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, that's the issue.
All the tags have the same. They have the same. They have the same tags. So if you are filtering by tags, you will not get the exact one that you are just creating, I believe. So it's just best you filter by name. And what else? Let's leave what
I actually filtered by stack name.
When you filter by tag and you also make
filter by
sure
stack
the
name.
workflow ID is included, you won't have issues at all.
Exactly. Oh,
so
yeah.
I use tag name.
How did I do my
Okay. This is looking like hard coding. MNK. You really want to grip the thing by the neck. You should not escape. All right, so you can copy any of the two. Huh? You can copy any of the two, but I would say
we need to edit and stuff, right?
Yeah.
The one I sent will not write to the inventory file. This will
just copy everything I sent earlier. CD to Ansible all the way down.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Where?
So copy under command, yes. So we can now see how we can make it pretty. Okay, you would like to put it under your code here, right?
Okay, should it be under?
Well, doesn't really matter. We can actually, but even before you do any adjustments, you know what? Let's try to make everything on the same line as your code here, or maybe you move it under your code here, and that makes it easier.
All right.
Undo. Yeah, fine. Good. Oh, great. So I hope this doesn't give us any problem.
Should remove exit.
No, we are not exiting. Just cancel that. Delete that. So even if our village people decide to follow us, and we will see what they are doing with this checking the content of the inventory twice before copying to it and after copying, then even checking the backend IP after getting it. Okay.
I actually use it a lot. I use cat, I use ls, and I use echo a lot.
A whole lot ahead just to see what is happening.
Yeah.
So can we just try to run this now, or is there anything we can do to give it a better chances of survival or passing?
You can only know when you run it.
Okay.
Sorry, is this code trying to check the resource twice? I don't seem to get one.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about this code. Let's see, it's doing that thing.
Check the one I copied upstairs. I mean, before yours. See,
Yeah,
give it to. That was what I did.
Yeah.
What did you say? I didn't get that. Come again.
Just look at it. Don't need to copy.
You can decide to remove the second portion.
The second one exactly. Just output it straight to the.
Or maybe you comment. Yeah, you can comment it
Which
instead of
part
doing
is that?
all the way from export backend IP, line 214.
Line 214 to line 219.
Yeah.
So you want me to comment it?
Yes, just highlight and do the way we usually.
219.
Okay.
The path for inventory.txt that the query instance is writing to.
Okay.
Is that correct? Shouldn't it be the full path? That's
we actually cd into that directory. You can see, so we can always do whatever it is we want from there.
Okay.
Okay, that should be control // control /. Yeah, fine. So you can save and commit. So we have commit police here now. Just git add, then you are getting used to this laziness by the day.
You should try and type the commands out. It will help with your memory.
Yes.
Then git commit and -m or -m, then space, okay, brackets. Now I'm not giving any input. I don't want anybody to crucify me. Open quotes and close your quotes. Then you can put whatever message you want in between.
How many? You can continue. You can continue. I have a strange question. When you are doing all the troubleshooting, how many commits do you have to do? Let me word it again. You have to always change your commit message when you are troubleshooting.
No. What I do is I just put 1, 2 if they are the same thing. Probably I'm changing something. 1, 2 behind.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2.
May I even do commit amend? You can do commit -am.
Okay.
What that does is that I don't have to commit with a different name. I just commit, and funny enough, for some reason, it works. It would run the pipeline anyway.
Yeah, create infrastructure. Yeah, it will
run the pipeline even if you didn't make any change.
No. I'm saying that I make a change, but I don't want to change the commit. What's that thing called?
The commit message.
Yes, I want to change the commit message.
So that doesn't affect the pipeline.
There's something. Hold on, don't push yet. And this is saying that your branch is up to date with master, meaning that there's something. Probably you are not committing from the right point.
Yeah.
So would you just cd out of that directory? Just press cd dash
your project.
Yeah, dash. I'm dot slash dot. Okay, cd dot again. You can always do cd dot slash as long as you want to go
space.
No need for space. Go back. Yeah, slash. No, that's all. I think if you should you just press enter. If you try that dot again, it will take you out of your desired directory.
You get to your desktop.
Yeah, to your desktop. So, and that's not where we want to go. So let's try the commands again. Git add. Yeah, add dots. Yeah, you didn't add it, dots. Space dots. Enter. Yeah, git commit. Then someone is boosting our morale here.
Hey, what is that?
Someone is singing and boosting our morale here. This place is gentle.
Sorry, I forgot I was not muted. I was singing. Sorry.
No. Oh. No, it's good. It's good. Actually, I was saying the house was too dull, and I wanted to throw a joke, but remember it was recorded. Something trending on Twitter, and they were saying some tech guys got in trouble. I can't even remember the story. And people started, okay, so git push. So we'll go and check out. I don't know. I think it was their company, a startup. I don't know how they got in trouble. To cut the long story short, people started saying that when they were doing git commits, now it's not git commit crime, git push inside Boolean, inside what do you call it? Black Maria, git push inside Black Maria, git commit crime, git this, git that, and it was very, very funny. I hope I get the link and share. Okay.
Origin. Is this the?
Yes, this is a command. Enter. This your timer is okay. So let's go and check what is happening. And at this point now, this is where I think we would need to have our SSH keys installed. Maybe if this is taking time, we can quickly go and add our GitHub SSH, add keys to our GitHub account so we can use it to SSH into the machine when we need to.
Didn't we do that yesterday?
You are no longer sharing your screen.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
I think we added the SSH keys yesterday.
Oh, that would be nice. No, I think it was a different SSH keys that we had. It was for Audacity's. It was Audacity's.
Not this one.
Oh no, not this. Go to your GitHub account. We'll find out from your GitHub account.
No, wait. Which keys?
You need
okay,
SSH keys to get to get into your Circle CI machines. Should there be any problem, the advantage is that you can see clearly in there than doing it from your own computer because the environment will be the same.
I don't understand. Into the Circle CI machines.
Yes. The machine that's actually running the job itself.
SSH.
Yes.
No. Isn't it containers that run on Circle CI?
Yeah, the containers, you can SSH into the containers.
Really?
Yeah.
See, you guys have gone deep. Oh.
It's not deep, it's trouble. It's problem. Hey, when we don't encounter problem. So, but I'm a fan of jumping into machines and seeing what is actually happening inside. So that I will know what is happening.
Yeah, okay. Because I mean yesterday we added the SSH key from AWS.
Yeah, exactly. This one is from your GitHub account. So go to your logo. Sorry, that's your icon there. We want to go to your account settings. Not that. The other end. Yes. Settings. So we can see from here if you have your SSH keys. SSH and GPG keys. You have no SSH keys associated to your account, so you can't even do that. So let's see new SSH keys. So remember, I mistook one. So okay, those fine. We have them waiting somewhere. So just one after the other. SSH key gen, the type of key, then all the way down to your email. Yeah, fine. Copy that to your terminal. No, not there. To your terminal now. Terminal. You can use your fine. So paste that. Change the email.
Press enter.
Oh, you didn't change it. You didn't change your. Just Control C.
Okay, I'm supposed to change it first
email. Yeah, to your own email. Here. Yes.
Can you paste the code in the chat box?
Okay, let me do that first.
I
Because
think
there
this
was
is where Circle CI is better than GitHub Actions. I don't think GitHub Actions can SSH into, I don't know, maybe somebody knows.
no,
Can SSH
I'm not
into jobs.
I'm not very familiar with GitHub Actions. When I was doing the course, I was partly sleeping, partly awake. But it's a very cool feature. I must say.
Yeah,
It's a very cool
yeah,
feature.
it is.
Environment variables, everything that you're hiding, that you will know what is set and what is not set. You know what you're picking up and what you're not picking up. So you can just move from one end to the other. And it really helps. I think there were some occasions where I was trying to install a dependency and it didn't work. So I went into the job manually to install dependency. Then I saw I was missing some steps. Probably I needed, okay.
Okay,
Do I just copy here?
Empty
Paste it here.
passphrase, enter. Oh, hold on, Control C. You have to stop the one that was working, that you were doing before, Control C. Yeah, so you can now
Let's
Control
go
C
back.
again. I'm Control
Let's
V,
go back.
Control V. No, Control V, it should work. Yeah, fine, enter.
I have a question. I'm surprised that I'm actually hearing this for the first time in this. So we have done this program for 3 months, and we are just knowing now that you can SSH into a job. I need to beat you.
What did you say?
As in, we are just knowing now that you can SSH into a job.
Sure.
I need to send village people to your house. The fact that you did not give out this information so that people can help to troubleshoot their jobs.
No.
That's the purpose of this call, Emenike. That's why.
But I did.
No, I'm not talking about this call. I'm saying that we have Slack channel where we say we don't wake up. I just found something new.
So he actually shared it. He shared it on our session. Do you get?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's number one. And number two, private sessions with some people, I did share it. And Slack, to me, I don't know. Maybe they should convert Slack to WhatsApp and migrate. I'm not really good with Slack. I tell you.
Okay. No, you have vindicated yourself.
Okay, so enter which file to save the key. Enter. So that's default. The one in the bracket is default. Just enter. Enter passphrase, no passphrase. Any additional input here might be problem for us. Enter. Just enter. Enter again. Enter again. Fine. So it has created. So there are some text up there you might want to take a look at. But I don't think there's any need now. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Can you scroll up a little? I don't think it's necessary, but let's just okay. No. That's way too much. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So okay, that's the fingerprints and whatever. Can you see? So let's go back to this next command. Go back to the next command in your sticky notes. Okay, check if your SSH agent is running by using this command, or is it to check or even to wake it up? I don't even know. Just put that. That's the next command to run. I didn't read the documentation up to that point, and I thank God for that. Enter, yeah. So it should show you, okay, fine, process ID. Then next. Wow, this is going smoothly than I anticipated.
Don't forget to share.
Okay.
Yes, I'll share.
Okay, Control C. Okay. Then no, please, hold on. Your key ID. Is there any way you can copy that key ID? Don't enter. Just go and copy your key ID. Scroll up. Okay. Yeah. Your key ID. Yeah, you need to go back. Scroll up a little. Yeah, your terminal. Yeah. Scroll up a little. You need your key ID. No. Where we started the command. Oh, the key ID. You can see your identification has been saved in C users or more / SSH ID ED 25519. Is that the key ID? One? Yes, that's the key ID.
So Wait, let me see
ID.
that.
Okay, just copy
Is
ID
it just
underscore.
my key ID? Okay, ID
Yes.
underscore.
I think it's the same thing as what we even entered. Safe. It was we're the one who fed it that idea, and we are now looking for it again. Wonderful. So replace, yes, just replace that able bracket with your key ID. Boom. Paste it. So cut it out.
So like this.
Okay, enter. So we are going to copy the contents, that SSH, EDA 255, all the way down to the space before your email address. Oh, fine, copy. So once you copy that, we are going to put that in your GitHub accounts. So where we're coming from, add SSH keys. So key, just paste that in your key. So title, how can we remember the name of this key? Say SecuCI, SecuCI Audacity, whatever.
Okay.
Just you can leave it like that. You can leave, okay, Audacity. Just add SSH keys. So, and the funny thing about these SSH keys is it will allow you run this command. Hold on before I pass the information across. No, I'll just hold on until I have it confirmed.
Okay, I should hold on.
No, not you. I was about saying something, but I think I should
log me
verify.
out.
I should verify before. Oh, so now we have SSH keys. So we just got this done in how many minutes? Probably 3 or 5 minutes. It used to take me 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So now let's go back to our SecuCI job.
I'm going to copy out the command for these guys.
Okay.
I think this SSH key is what you use if you create a new repository in Git and you try to follow those commands, you notice that Git will advise you to use SSH to plug a repository. You need SSH key to get that working.
And I think there's even a different
SSH key.
There's a different SSH key you can create for different projects. Say, for example, to be able to push, pull, and do a whole lot of things without password on different machines.
That one is there's another. If you open this is your SSH key for your account. There's also, it's called, are you talking about repository secrets?
Yes, I'm still talking about repository. Is it secrets or yeah?
Yeah, repository secrets, like environment variables per repository. Is that what you mean?
No. SSH keys.
Okay.
So at times I use it when I'm working on a machine on cloud, and I have to do some Git push, pull, and some other nonsense into my account. So to say you are not allowed to use password. So the best way is to go and use keys. I add the keys to the machine, and you can do whatever you want to do. So so let's go back to SecuCI. That's where the action is happening. That's it right beside.
This thing is disturbing me.
So
the screen sharing.
So what do we need now? Okay, we want to go and check the jobs. If one of them has failed or if it passed.
I think we're expecting failure.
Yeah, error in configuration file. What happened?
Are we expecting failure?
There's an error in our configuration file. So
let's check the deploy infrastructure job now.
We should go to VS Code.
No. Please click on edit configuration first. something is wrong in the order of our the way we are indented or arranged our YAML file.
Yeah, that's
So so it's complaining here. Let's see.
You can close that thing.
Okay. Funniest thing, we didn't even have that job. Did we have deploy infrastructure to our jobs? That's one. Then job may not be a string. Okay, may not be a string reference to another job. So let's go to the other the one on top, the window, the editor window up here, this one. So scroll down all the way down. I'm sure we should have a jobs, deploy infrastructure, only one sub schema matches out of 2. We should get. But does anybody know any VS Code extension that helps with linting or checking? Hold on.
Dash. Line 173.
Oh yeah, line 173, no dash in front of our image.
I think
That's one.
Linter works well.
Do you want to add it here or do you want to add it in
No, we're
VS
adding
Code?
it over there. If you add it here, that means you have to go and pull.
Yeah.
When you get so no, you can no. The good thing is you can add it here. Do it so that if there's any other error, it will still complain. But if there's no other error, okay, that means this is the only error. You get it?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
this is the only
line
error. So let's go back and
173.
fix that. Yeah, line 175.
173, right?
Yes. And we will check if we had added the job to the list of jobs that we're expecting to run. In space. Yes. So let's check the list of jobs we're expecting to run. Jobs. Scroll down, down. So we would have just gone there to play. We are not expecting it to run. So let's uncomment it.
Wait, to where?
All the way down to no. To only line
only.
376. Yeah, that line. Yes.
Save.
Yeah.
There's a caveat though.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that based on what we have just done,
Okay.
Deploy infrastructure will only run in a branch called test feature branch. If you look at line 372 to line 376,
yeah,
what that means is that if you commit to master, this deploy infrastructure will not still run. It's good to find out too. Go ahead and run it.
Then in that case, please, we might not have the whole year. So you think we should just remove that?
No, I'm not to 376 means. The job where this particular job can run.
We should make that main, right?
Master. If you
Master,
want
sorry.
it to run in master, yes.
I think it used to be main before, right?
It used to be master before, it is now main. This what's the word now? This project is before we went from master to main.
Okay. Because I was wondering.
So what are you saying?
Okay, someone saying you can actually do this without sitting into the folder. Okay. So we can change the branches only to master. Yeah, what we have in brackets, in square brackets only, you can just clean that up and turn it into master. Yeah, master. So how did you figure that out? By reading or by running it like a couple of times before finding out?
No. I think, I think it probably came out when I was, like I said, I've gone through documentation a good number of times before I even got to this point. I think that's where I stumbled on this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's serious.
Bros, that book I shared that's the DevOps Bible.
Okay, you have given us Bible.
I'm downloading, no worry. Because I form say I know like to read, no miss I never download that. I don't need download
Yeah,
that.
let me open it to my, oh, it's close.
Is there any ethical hacker in-house?
For what now? So should I do Git add?
Okay. So yes. So while we are
Type
waiting
the
for
command though. It's just three words. Type the command. Hey, git commit -m. Quotes.
and yes, go fine, go back.
I'm still doing the same one.
And then you can put one.
Configure.
Okay. That's right, whatever it is you want to. Seeing some expectations of people on Git. I mean, the very, very top level like that. Have you still on?
Hello? I don't know who's,
I don't know if anybody heard me.
is it me?
Oh, I think my internet
What did
connection.
you say?
No, I was asking if we have any Git Ninja in-house.
I need to learn that Git well enough. I once attended. I did a test where all they wanted to just be sure if you understood the difference between Git squash merge, Git merge rebase, all those crazy. No, it's not that crazy, Shabo.
Yeah.
It turned out I learned a lot, but of course, I learned at the expense of.
It happens. I have that kind of experience too, but I don't think I've learned. I don't think I've learned enough to not need to learn again. What I mean is, but I won't want to learn after the exam again. But I've had that same experience too. Anyway.
Yeah, it happens.
Someone is actually commending the book. I think I have to go and read. Okay. Oh, while this is running, we can actually check our what do you call it? You can check the effect of the SSH keys we added, right? Instead of waiting. No, go back to CircleCI. Let's play around instead of wasting time. Let's go to a failed job. Scroll down. Let's go to a failed job. We might need this next time. So instead of waiting, go click on failed, the one that actually failed.
Let's use this one.
Yeah, okay. Click on that. Let's see a failed job. So for a failed job, now to take advantage, just click on the job that failed. Go to scan back and click on it. Yes. So once you are in it, you want to know what actually happened. Most likely, you want to get into the machine itself. So you click on rerun. Then rerun job with SSH. Yes, that's the magic. So
I copied the key. Okay, it's already in use.
now you are in expert mode. Once you have the keys. So if you this is how you know if your SSH keys have been added. For everybody, some I think they have the SSH keys are enabled and they haven't done that. If you try to run with SSH and you don't have this enable SSH shown, that means you've not added SSH keys to your GitHub account. So you have to repeat you have to do that same process we just did now. So click on enable SSH. Let it drop down. Yeah. See, can I SSH this box? So SSH, copy line 2 from SSH all the way to the end of the IP.
SSH.
Don't copy the dollar sign.
Very taken.
So go to your terminal. If you can create a new terminal, fine. But if you use the old one, no problem. Go to your terminal. So paste it there and press enter. Oh, this is fine. So this is something I wanted to say before. I wanted to be sure. Yes, type in yes and press enter. Remember, we created the SSH keys on this computer, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Is everyone with me?
Yeah, well,
Are
with
we the
you.
only ones on
Okay.
the call?
Okay, yeah. So remember we created the SSH keys on this computer, right? When we're typing the commands. You can only SSH into Circle CI jobs using the computer or the machine that has that keys on it. You get what I'm trying to say? If we had created like last session, a guy didn't have the root access to his computer, so he could not add SSH keys to the computer. So what he did was to create a virtual machine on cloud. Then he did the whole command there, meaning that whenever he wants to use SSH to get to Circle CI job, he has to go to that computer in cloud. He cannot use his local computer because it does not have that key installed or that key saved on it. Do you get my point?
So is there a way to open up other systems? Or
I think I didn't, my message was not passed well. I'll come again later. So now we are in the machine. You can see this is Circle CI at whatever. Do you get it? So you can.
So this is a container. Why we SSH into a container?
Yes. So press ls. Type ls. Sorry, list. Let's see. So projects. So this is our project file. Whenever we do checkouts, this is what happens. It brings down that repository from GitHub in projects. So you can see it into projects. So most times for most jobs, it automatically, when you check out, you see this into projects. So you don't have to do that. But when you access into a machine, no. CD into project, CD projects, CD, then type project. So before you can do anything, you have to first CD into the project. Then once you are here now, it's as good as you are inside or any command that you enter into your jobs, you can actually run them here and see the effects. So you can list again, ls, type in ls to see what we have in our projects directory. So these are our files. So from here, you can run whatever command that you expect to run in your jobs. So if you run them, you see the expected results. And you can, then you can try to print environment variables. Print them. env. No, together. No, print, cancel the M. env. env for environment. Okay, that's fine. Enter.
She thought you said print M.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that. So this is what makes Circle CI the boss. So there are times that you'd want to run a job and want to see what's actually happening, and you want to run it on your local computer. If you do that, your local computer does not have all these environment variables that your Circle CI that you actually added to your Circle CI, and they are not even the same machine. They are not. This is a container. So I rest my case here. Let's go and succeed. Wow. Wonderful. So we've deployed our infrastructure, but
so nice.
Okay, so you want to go confirm, right? No.
No.
Click on success. Click on success first. You have to check it and congratulate it. Click on success, then deploy infrastructure, the last one. Click on it. Let's see what is happening inside.
Calculate it.
How
Yeah.
come up?
So go to add backend IP to inventory. That is where things can actually go. Okay, or you want to check from ensure. Click
No,
on.
where did you say I should go?
Okay,
Here.
let's start from the top. Ensure backend infrastructure exists. Sorry, not that.
Ensure. Okay.
Backend. Okay. So scroll down because it's possible our job didn't do anything and told us it passed. Okay, so it's successfully created. Okay, like this is nice. So let's go check ensure front-end infrastructure exists. Oh, this is fine. Hey, it's never this smooth.
Guys,
yeah.
guys, I'm getting a build error. I don't know. From
You're
that,
getting,
add backend IP to Ansible inventory.
okay, you're getting a build error.
Yes.
I
don't know if it's indentation or something.
A build error.
Should I
Okay.
stop sharing so that he can?
Yeah, you can. Oh, let me just explain something. Okay. Is there anything to explain here? I don't think so. Oh, this was okay. The web is output before adding to it. Then the web and the IP is the output after adding to it. So you can bring it on. Let him share.
Can you see my screen now?
Okay, yes, we can. So you're having build error, right?
Yes.
Can you show us the response you got? Will you go into the job?
Can you see it now? Can you see the success?
Unable to pass YAML blocking string. Click on edit configuration. You know, we didn't have a linter in what do you call it? In our VS code. So I guess we'll take advantage of this one here. So scroll down, 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 keep going. Down, down. Yeah. All the way to what line? Keep going.
190.
Where we have the complete, yeah, where we have the error. Keep going. Okay, are we there?
Yes.
Oh, this is it here. It's saying that unable to pass YAML. Okay. Why passing a blocking? Name add back into okay. You see that comment. Why don't you try to make it pretty? Okay. Let's shift everything upwards here.
Yes.
Yeah. So remove that your code here. Space it out. Shift it inside, but it should not complain. It should not come. Oh, it's valid now. That was the problem. It was on the same line with command, so it's just indentation problem. So where is it?
Yeah.
You've removed it.
I think that was the last time.
Okay, it should run now. That was the source of the error.
Let me check.
It was competing with its master. That's the problem. So it's on the same line with command.
Let me just try and add. Yeah.
I can see, okay.
I think it's now running.
Okay, it's now running, right? Okay, fine. That's the source of error. So can we move forward? Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Like people have gone to eat to that. Okay.
No, we're still here.
Okay. I
Ew.
was thinking that like people have gone to recharge or something. Okay,
Okay,
so
show today on Friday night.
oh, that's true.
What? You forgot it was Friday.
No. You know, Friday. No. I didn't forget. It's just that Friday has this energy
Yeah.
that people divert in some places.
Okay.
So what's next? Huh?
We were expecting an error for create.
I think.
Really?
Yes, for deploy infrastructure. Screenshots 5.
Okay, let's see what error is supposed to be. What the error is supposed to be.
Supposed to be something with the wrong term key.
AMI. No, I didn't experience this error.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
So you didn't do screenshot 5.
I had a different error.
It could be your AMI. It could be your private key.
It could be my what?
Your private key or the AMI.
Yeah. Funny enough, let me go check my screenshots. I had a different error. The AMI works perfectly for my region. What else? Everything was just perfect. But I had a different error. So that was what I presented.
Yeah.
If this is the screenshot, I think error is expected to be pertaining to security groups from this YAML file, from the cloud formation YAML file.
My own error was for the private key. So you could just put in a private key and just use this there.
Like from the YAML
Wait,
file.
but this error is
This
showing
error is
security
different,
group.
right?
If you look at the security group, it has 2 S.
Error from the screenshot is pertaining to I think it's configuration in the security groups. But most, the one that I faced to was from the name of the key being different. You have to put a name of the key that is in your AWS account.
So meaning that after you fix that, you didn't encounter this error, right?
I think she must have done the correction in the file already before doing this.
Exactly. So
Which
do we go back and
correction?
trigger an error, or we'll move forward?
Yeah.
Oh, let's trigger an error.
Let's trigger error just so that she can have the screenshots ready. So just change the name of your private key in the cloud formation template to something that's not in AWS. It will trigger the error, then you can change that and then we'll continue.
Is it on VS Code?
Yeah. So you are going to, is it front end we are trying to force an error now, back end?
Back end.
Okay, go to back end of YAML file. You should be under your Explorer tab. Yeah. So somewhere there, files. Check
Files.
Yeah, back end of YAML. And okay. Nothing yet.
Scroll down.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
So maybe she should add
31.
one to that Udacity.
Yeah, just
What line is that?
line 31, the Udacity, just like add something to it so that it will trigger an error.
Something so it looks like it doesn't exist. Yeah, good.
That one. Okay, then push your code. Remember to exit from this circle CI.
So just type
Okay,
exit.
we're still in exit. We're still in secretary.
And the thing about this secretary job is once you are in the machine, if you don't type any commands for 10 minutes, it will close that instance. But once you are so far you're still working on it, it will not bring down that container. Thank you for the book. I'm thinking in advance, but let me go and check the content while she's typing. But another thing is, once we push this, since we are sure this is going to be successful, why don't we try to work on the next phase, which is
configure infrastructure.
Exactly.
Let's do that. This one is going to fail.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so when it fails, you can change it. Then let's work on configure infrastructure. That is 1 minute. My build failed.
Again.
Yes.
Okay. You can come in there.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, I know what's wrong here. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay, you are running Ansible playbook on your you are running Ansible playbook there, and you don't need that at the moment. You're only adding something to the Ansible playbook.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Right.
Yes, and you've not installed it.
Okay, so I should
If you had
just,
installed it, you would have run into error.
okay, I should just
Yeah.
delete everything.
Yeah, I just did that, and everything should run fine now. So that's the problem. Let's try again.
So let me just stop sharing then.
Okay. So then you just let us know the feedback.
When it's ready, I'll just,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Thank you. Wow, this is fast. But you will have to delete the whole infrastructure because that one will still be there.
Yeah, that's true.
So we have to, let's go back to the, what do you call it? The VS Code. We have two things to do now. We have to find a way to delete infrastructures that we are not using, and we have to find a way to configure them. So what do we do first?
I think it's to run this command now. AWS delete.
Okay, so let's see if we can share that
Delete
through, yeah. Let's share that through the BR chat, so it's going to be a lot easier.
Okay, I send the.
Yeah.
I sending something.
I'm sending some ugly things via chat now. So, okay, it's going to be, I'm going to send one for installing Ansible. Is that necessary? No, delete the environment first, then revert migrations.
You could just do that from AWS console. Information.
Yeah, that's for now. She can do that for now. Maybe later. She can now.
The stack name has to change everything.
The stack name has the sequential workflow ID, so I think it's best just to do that from the console.
You should do it from console.
Yeah.
Delete the whole stack.
Yeah, the old one now. You know, you created the. Which screen are we looking at first of all? Okay, almost.
Not my screen.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Okay.
Yes, that thing has failed, so I think we are good with that.
Wait,
So guys,
okay,
I'm back to frozen keyboard. I can't paste.
Go to cloud formation.
Wonderful.
Wait, Yusuf.
Just type it out.
This one, I want to first ask.
Okay.
This one that failed now.
Okay.
What are we?
Okay,
what
screenshot. A screenshot. Yes, just take a screenshot.
This is what we need.
994C102.
Please, can anybody help us with the code for reverting migration and deleting environments? So is that a yes?
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Oh, thank you.
So is this what we want?
CloudFront? No, we don't have anything with CloudFront.
Leave CloudFront.
CloudFormation.
CloudFormation, yeah.
In my own case, I had issues with deleting CloudFront's front end because I could not delete my buckets. I mean, I could not. It could not delete buckets, so I had to delete a bucket before I was able to delete the CloudFormation stacks for front end. So in my delete infrastructure or destroy infrastructure, what I did was to make sure I delete the bucket for that stack before carrying out the delete stack command. So just click on this one after the other and delete. But please don't delete the initial stack.
Wait.
No, you can just delete all of them one by one. Yeah, it will go through. It's like these people have a copy limit. Zoom.
Oh.
Should I copy this whole command?
Yeah, it's meant to go at the top of your.
Yeah, Yusuf, and then thanks.
Okay, it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so am I also deleting the cloud formation stack?
Yes, you need to do that. So yes. So destroy environments. You can just
Sorry, why are we deleting the stack?
okay. Why are we deleting stacks, right?
So that because you run a new job now.
Once you run a new job, it will create new
Yes,
stacks
please.
and stacks.
Yeah, it will create a new infrastructure. Yes.
So if you're not careful, you might
Another
have
workflow.
like 12 of them.
Yeah, another when you run another workflow rather, yeah, to create new infrastructure.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So, Oman, have you changed the error for your private key?
No, I've not done that.
Just remove the one, then push, then it should pass. Yeah. We should be moving on to configure infrastructure.
Let's move.
Because man, that's where I think
Let's move. Go to VS Code. So we have 3 things to do in VS Code. Or 2. Okay, let's just take 2. Let's say it's 2 now. Let's start from the destroy infrastructure. So let's go to the top of the file, the top of this file, to the top, all the way to the top. Okay, destroy environment. So you have destroy environment, uncomment all, then okay, uncomment everything. We would be patching everything together with it. Uncomment it.
Including revert.
Yeah, including that. I think we should just take that big bite and forget about it. Okay. Control /. Yeah. So let's go to the top. Go back to this infrastructure. Okay, destroy environment. Okay, so we want to copy just the commands. Let's go to the chat box and copy the commands under so that we don't have any indentation error. That's why I'm advising that. So Ike has done us a very great favor. So we copy command AWS S3 remove Uda people parameter. Can you see that in the chat box?
I'm in chat box.
Yeah, destroy environment.
So destroy environment.
Yes. Come down all the way down to steps, run. Don't copy it. Just take your cursor there.
Okay.
Then after command, after that pipe, after command, AWS, yeah, begin to lift. Heavy lifting. AWS S3 remove. Bring it. Yes, lift everything all the way down to the end of that message.
Everything, what line?
Okay, you're done. You want to bring it, Abby? Use it to replace
Yes,
line 14. Line 14.
Okay.
Yes. So this will help us retain our indentation. What did you just do? Undo.
To Z.
Undo. You didn't do what I asked you to do. I asked you to copy. You see the message that was sent at 2025, right? That's 825. Go to commands. You're not starting from the beginning. Go to commands. Start from AWS S3 RM S3 :/ Should that people? Can you see what I'm talking about?
Okay, so from
AWS. Yes,
okay,
we only copy the commands
I
to
thought
the
it
end
was
of
from
that
destroy.
message. No.
All right.
So if we do that, you might lose indentation and we'll have to start going back and forth.
Right?
Let me confirm.
Okay.
What about our front end? Are we not deleting that as well?
What part of the front end?
That name. This is only for CloudFormation backend. It doesn't include front end. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
What's that? Sorry.
Destroy environment. So you're going to copy that code, that same code, AWS CloudFormation B stack. Copy it. You're supposed to do backend as well. It's just front end.
Just copy line 15 and change backend.
Yeah, and change. Yeah.
Wait, I should copy line 15.
Yes. Then put it in line 16.
And put it in what? Line what?
16. Just put it under it. So
then
change
front end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's okay.
So reverse migrations. So are we doing magic here? Scroll down, please.
How did you copy the complete thing? Hold on. Go back to your destroy environments. You didn't put a parameter there.
What's that?
Yeah, the parameter.
Oh, there's no parameter. Do we need a parameter?
Yes, you do.
The workflow ID, right?
Yes.
I didn't use it. I just had coded it. What I did was I removed the parameter because if you leave it this way, you're going to get errors. I removed the parameters and I went to use Circle CI. Instead of using this parameter, all I did was $, curly brackets, then workflow ID, substring from 0 to 7, blah blah blah. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's the parameter now.
Yeah, I was lazy about it. I didn't input parameter because if you use a parameter now, each time you request for destroy environment, you need to state the parameter, isn't it?
No. If you put defaults in the parameter body, you
Okay.
just need to put destroy environment, like how you write
Okay.
counts. Yeah, that's how
Please guide us.
it's
Oh,
in
the same we have. Okay. It's in the chat box.
yeah, it's in the
Go and
chat.
copy that in the chat box. Parameters, under parameters.
What time was it sent?
It's 27.
Okay.
Under add parameter here. Yeah.
Can you see what I'm doing?
I'm only seeing VS Code.
Ah, okay. You can still make up.
No. No, not under there. Not under there. Under line 7. Yes. No.
Check the chat.
You're meant to copy that whole block, workflow ID, default, and type.
Workflow ID.
Can you see the message that the destroy environment?
Yes, under destroy environment.
Yes. Under that add parameter here, just copy the workflow ID.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole block.
I thought you were saying what I was doing because there's another parameter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, correct. Good. Proper indent. Is it indented properly? Yes. Okay. Yes, it's indented properly. Steps and parameters. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. We're good to go.
So, revert. Yusuf, revert.
Yes, revert. And is there any? Oh, I think we just need to. Are we doing any heavy lifting here in revert?
No, she just needs to create a
okay.
KVDB
Parameter ID. You had the parameters the same way you did the last step you did just now.
Is it the same?
Yeah. But here we're not doing heavy lifting, please. Or are we?
We are.
Really?
Yeah,
so bring it on.
Copy my code. Just copy my code.
But you have to be very careful when you're doing heavy lifting here. Maybe you copy in small blocks so you don't lose indentation.
Okay.
You copy everything, but you copy in small chunks.
I just copy from steps. Step down
Steps
to
down
that
to
F5. That F5.
F5, okay.
That's what I did.
No, it's a copy. I'm using, let me use my external mouse. Hold on, please. Copy myself since.
Someone said copy and pasting is the greatest invention.
So, but there's already, this code is here already. Do you want me to put it on that F5 so that we can compare?
You can do that, yeah. You can do that. So you can compare. Yeah, that's fine. Great. So you start eliminating the ones that are here already. So we can eliminate all the way down to run, right? Yeah. All the way down to run. From steps, all the way down to run. Steps, yeah, line 46, all the way down. No, line 46. Everything on you're moving upwards. You're moving upwards. You're moving upwards.
Wait, what line to what line?
46 to 33. 33, yeah.
Okay, so that means 33 to 46, right?
Yeah.
I've saved it. Should I push?
Not yet, not yet, not yet. We've not even started. This is just the beginning. So if we are done, are we done with this? Are we sure? Move up a little. Primary, okay, we are done, right? So the next step is to configure, right? We have to configure the infrastructure that we just created. So let's configure the infrastructure we just created. So let's uncomment and
There, right?
yes. No, all the way down. All the way down
Take it
to
down.
yeah. Configure infrastructure all the way down to run
Run
migration.
migration.
Wonderful.
What about
Run
deploy
migration
command?
down to the preference. No, run migration is fine. Run migration is fine. Run migration is fine. Don't let's take a huge chunk. We've just done something up there. It's fine here. So configure infrastructure and run migration. Okay, fine. So configure infrastructure. So we need a Docker image that supports Ansible. Does the first thing that confused me was, does Ansible have a container that we can actually run directly? I don't think so. So maybe we'll have to use CircleCI's base image, then we install Ansible. Does anybody agree with me, or there's a faster way to go about it? Is there any container? Huh? Hello?
Yeah. I think I have to leave now. Maybe I'll be back by midnight if anybody's still here.
Oh. Who's leaving?
Ike?
Yeah, Ike.
Okay.
I'll be back by
Alright.
midnight.
Midnight?
Before midnight.
Yeah.
Come before midnight. We'll be done before midnight.
No
Yeah.
problem.
So try to come earlier.
Thank
Maybe
you.
the next one or 2 hours. Well, thank you so much for your time, Chef.
Thank you.
Before the prepare fish finish, that 1 hour don't go.
Eh,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Good
Ike.
to see you. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So let's get back. So in that case, we want to configure infrastructure. So in this case now, we'll be using Ansible. So the first thing we need is we need an image that supports Ansible. So we are going to use CircleCI's image. We need to get our code from Git. Let me just copy some codes. Let me copy some codes, okay, to configure server and see how I can share the code. Oh, fine. So I just pasted something for configure server. We might not use everything. So you can go to chat box, copy what I just pasted under, okay, you can start from the image. Yeah, the image all the way down to all the way down. Then we can begin to select that which will not work for us and that which will work. Wonderful. What did you say?
Have you seen it?
We have a long way to go, so I'm going to find a way to make us move a little faster. So let's go. Let's raise the spirits. So, what did you say?
I said all right.
Okay, fine. Okay, you've copied above the existing steps, right? So that's what you've just done, isn't it?
Yes, I copied from image, so I now put it under Docker image here. That's
fine.
Yeah.
So image is fine. That's a CircleCI image that can actually run Ansible. Checkout is to get the code from Git. Then add SSH keys is to make sure that we are including the SSH keys from our environment variables. The Udacity.
So I should put my fingerprint.
Yeah, put your fingerprint there. Then we are attaching workspace. Well, that's fine. You can remove install install Ansible. Leave that install Ansible. We are going to create a command for installing Ansible. Leave that. Just delete install AWS. Delete that. So copy your finger. This does not turn to a 3-day work. We still have Prometheus to work on, but I don't think Prometheus should be a problem because that's in the classroom already.
Wait, fingerprint is on Circle CI.
Circle CI, yes. Circle CI, just go to your Circle.
So Yusuf, you are thinking we won't be able to finish this night, right?
Yes, if we are going to do Prometheus.
We'll finish this night.
Yes, if we continue at this pace.
Yes.
It's almost 9 o'clock. So give or take, we'd expect that we have just 2 hours left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've copied
Okay,
it.
so attach workspace. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Install Ansible. In order to install Ansible, I did some cheats. I don't know if we ever need to install Ansible again. So I made it as a command. So let me bring the command. So we're going to paste that on top of our file. Or do you think we should just bring down the steps? No, I won't do that. Let's use that as a command. It's easier that way. So anytime we need to install Ansible, we just write that command and boom, we are free to move to the next step. So maybe lifting. Thank God. So paste everything. Yeah. So this should be under the command. You can put it under reverse migration. Put it under reverse migration, and it's going to save us a whole lot of headache. So give or take, we have like let me prep us. We have some other jobs to run after this one. We have to
It's under install Ansible, right?
Yeah, copy from, okay, hold on. Undo what you just done now. What did you just do now? Not here. Go to the top of the file, the top, under commands, the top of the file.
Okay.
Yes, all the way down. No wasting time, all the way down. So, so as not to lose, okay, put it on the, yeah, the next first thing under commands, yeah. So we don't lose track of indentation. Fine. So you see, that's not where it's supposed to be. Install Ansible is not where it's supposed to be. Is trying to compete with its master. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Yeah, install Ansible. Give it the one indentation, 2 spaces, 1, 2, in front of install Ansible, 1, 2. Let it stay with its mates. Yeah, fine. Is everything looking fine?
No.
Yep. No, it doesn't belong there. It's a title. Look at it. Its mates are destroy environments and.
Okay, destroy environment.
Yeah. So.
All right, it's fine here then.
So these are instructions to install Ansible. Updates, sudo apt updates your well, I don't have to go over that. Scroll down. So that command will work now. Install Ansible. Scroll down to install Ansible. Let's raise the morale so we can work faster. I hope we don't make mistakes by doing so. It's okay here. It's okay. Go back up a little. Go back up a little. Up a little. Up a little. Up. Oh, fine. Fine. You can just, okay. You can decide to close the gap in between install Ansible and run. Just once.
Install Ansible and where?
Run.
And
just
run. Okay.
Yeah, just delete. Just So they appear to be together. I'm dressing it. So what we are doing here is we are trying to install Ansible. After installing Ansible, we are running a command configure server. So configure server will seed into Ansible directory, show us the content of the inventory.txt, then run the Ansible playbook. So we are sure this will work because we have installed Ansible. So at this point now, you have to move down to delete those steps. Remember the steps that you've met there, the steps, check out code from D, Git, add SSH keys with fingerprints. You've done that, so just delete those ones. Line 273, you delete downwards from line 273. So I'll see where we'll stop. Start deleting from line 273. Everything from line 273.
To where?
Line 273, just one step at a time. Fine, go up. Here's how you had, oh, come on, no, calm down. So line 270 is 286. 286. 286, delete. So there's something saying here's where you had some code on rollback to fail, to roll back to failure. That's destroy environment, right? So we've done that. That's destroy environment. Have we done any migration? No. So that's destroy environment. So you can delete that or put it ahead of destroy environment. So what do we do?
You should take it to where it's supposed to be.
Okay. On top of not there.
Where? What line?
On top of line 271. It should be before line 271. Oh. So is a comment for the environment. You know what? Leave it out. Leave it out. We don't need it. Leave it out. Okay, so save. Yeah, save. Send this to SecuCI. Let's see what will happen. So while we are sending this to SecuCI, we hope it will pass. And if it does fail, we'll try to fix that. I'll try to send the code for run migrations. Then I'll walk through that as well. So if this fails, we try to fix whatever causes the failure. Then we'll move on. So run migration. Wonderful. So you're trying to check your SecuCI. Paste. Fine. So I just sent error in our Yamfa. I was expecting this. We did a whole lot of heavy lifting, so it's expected. Row migration only, okay. Wonderful. Row migration, go to row migration. Scroll, okay.
Okay, I thought you wanted to clean the error.
Yeah, we're trying to see the cause of error. That's row migration. Has no schema. Okay, row migration, no sub-schema. I'm coming.
Wait, I just copied
leave here, just
there.
No, no. Yeah, I'm going to try to fix this.
Okay.
I want to fix the cause of this error.
The Docker image.
This one.
It's just a comment that is there where you have Docker image.
But we're not even expecting this one to run. Oh, we uncommented it. Wait. Now I get, yeah. Oh, so that means we have to fix raw migration because we uncommented it. I get it. Okay, so I already sent the code for raw migration. So let's see that. Check the chat box. Last message. Okay, so paste it right below Docker image as support notes, Node.js, then I'll explain.
Okay. At this time.
Okay, so delete from migration and the Docker image. No, not that. The one that you just brought in. No, I don't need that. Yeah,
This
the ones
one?
that, yes. And okay, fine. So all we've just done here is we are choosing an image that supports Node.js. Called raw migration. We are getting to the back end. We are running npm install to install dependencies. Then migration.txt, so we can see the content of our migration. Then of our migration to KBDB. Then if the contains, what do you call it? If it contains this text has been executed successfully, and we run this environment and revert migration. They're supposed to, yeah. Migrations will only work on field. Scroll to the top. Scroll to the top. The way down, all the way down, all the way down. So see, when on field, you can see when on command, when on field means that it will only run when the job fails. And you see that how you put it. So we can go back and delete the things we don't need before we run the job again. Let's see, so we don't need them, we can run the job again. So a quote from Git, you can delete from line 297. Yes, everything there has been replaced with 297 all the way down to 309. You can delete. So let's save this. Then no, the error we got was as a result of the fact that we uncommented raw migration, meaning that we want it and we didn't.
Okay.
And please, we didn't even ask it to run. Go back to the jobs. Go back to jobs.
Yes.
Jobs. Yeah, jobs. So we included in the jobs uncomment, configure infrastructure, and raw migrations. So let's see how many jobs do we have left to see what our future is looking like. All the way down to 415.
415.
Yeah. So henceforth, the next one we are going to be doing and deploy front end and deploy back end together. Yeah.
Okay.
So because
Someone,
we are expecting
someone is looking at it like, when will we finish? That's why she's counting. We have deploy front end, we have deploy back end. Just get ready. Smoke test.
and I kid you not, each of those jobs for some people is for some is 1 day.
Of course.
With manual labor. When I say manual labor, with heavy yes, heavy reading, serious reading and trying and error. Okay, so let's go. Let's push this to Git. Let's see. Yeah. I want us to move fast. I want to make sure we are not we are following the instructions from the classroom.
Yes, we are.
Git, that should be Git commit.
Yes, I just pressed something.
Okay. then whatever you want.
Are we still configuring infrastructure? Still part of it.
Yeah, part of it. Am I running migration? So we want to check what is happening at the other end now. I would love us to maybe we go back to the classroom instead of, because we can't just keep watching a boiling kettle. Let's go to classroom. Yeah, so let's know what we are expecting. Configure infrastructure, okay, and configure server. Then a job. Let's scroll down. Configure server. Did we type this thing into our environment? Okay, let's read this information. It's like we've jumped ahead of ourselves. Scroll up a little. Configure for we install dependencies. We've done all that. Please scroll down a little. Scroll down. Write this step. You have to finish the answer. Isn't that job to do now? You write this step. You have to finish Ansible playbook. Configure server.yaml to set the backend up. After finishing the playbook, then run it against the EC2 instance. Use username Ubuntu. Ansible update our Ansible playbook. So please scroll down. So we are going to use username Ubuntu and okay, keep your playbook clean by using rows. You need to decide what rows to create and how to split your codes. Then you run Ansible. Okay. So funny enough, okay, please scroll down. We did all these commands, but we didn't what do you call it? We didn't work on our playbook. So please scroll up a little. We are not expecting any error here, but we'll get an error because we didn't follow instructions by configuring our playbook. So all we need is just get our environment variable from CircleCI, right? Then we install whatever it is we need to install. So go to your playbook, please, and configure server.yaml. So let's see what we are supposed to do there. Configure server.yaml, the playbook. Before you even go there at all, please copy everything you have here. Yeah, the environment.
Hash.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, all the way down. Keep that in your clipboard. Then go back to the CircleCI folder under
VS Code.
yeah, I mean the folder, your VS Code. You go to the CircleCI folder. You should see configure server.yaml. Is it there?
Yes, this one.
Yes. So do you need to install anything? You might need to install Python for Ansible. You might need to let me see the content of your okay. Variables there. So copy it in sorry, paste. Like what you have above. By you might have to okay. No. Down to
Is that I should delete environment?
Okay. Oh, delete line
28. Okay.
because line 27 to 34.
I should use shift tab.
Yeah, that will work. I was about saying that too. Yeah. Would work.
Okay.
Tab, fine.
Is it okay?
It's fine now, yeah. So you need to install Python for ANSI. So, and after that, you have to include the some codes with you. Wait for how many? So let me pass that across.
Okay. So I just pasted here. Is that okay?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Reason why I pasted everything, you see that you have repetition of what you have on top.
Yeah,
and it should come in the same order. So you should move whatever it is you pasted. All you need here is wait for connection, line 22 and line 20 and line 23. Go and put it on line 18. Do you get that?
Okay. I actually
Delete line
pasted
21.
from.
Yeah, I deliberately put them together so you know where it belongs.
Oh, okay.
You can see there are repetitions there. So remove repetitions and line 22 and 22 and 23, yeah, should be under 17. So we put it on line 18. Line 18, yeah. Watch out for your indentation. Wait for connection, yeah.
It should be under name.
Yeah, close, delete, yeah, it should be under name. Hold on, let me check that. Yeah, it should be exactly at the same place with name. Timeout.
Okay?
No, timeout should be under wait for connection. 2 spaces, 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, fine. Is that 2 space? Yeah, it's 2 spaces. Yeah, it's 2 spaces. Install Python for Ansible. Take the code. Put it underneath. Let's make it snappy.
It's come from become true to false. Copy from there.
From where? Yeah, you can. Yeah, no, you can copy from become true. Yeah, to false. Yeah.
I think indentation is okay. Right.
Okay. Change. Yeah, indentation is okay. Then you need to go to your rows. Put configure server. Rules. You can see that rules. The last one I
need to copy.
Yeah, copy configure server and configure. Okay. Not there.
What line now?
Okay, go to the chat.
Right. Okay, I've seen. Is it from line 46?
Yes, from line 46. Copy it on line 46. Paste it on line 46. Yeah. So the configure node parameters as node exporter. You can comment that. We don't need it now. We might need it in future. Right. Yeah. So configure server. Now, for it to work, we have to go and check the task. I mean the rows. Let's check. Okay, where are we now? We are in. Okay, let's go and check we are in rows configure server. Let's go and check tasks. What am I saying? This configure server has to be somewhere. It should be, yeah.
Go to the project.
Go to configure server. It has to have a row. Go to rows. Go to rows. You can see configure server in rows. Open that folder.
Wait, did you send something?
No, I didn't send anything.
Okay, what do you want me to do? I'm in rows.
Yeah, go to rows, configure server. No, not there, not there. No, not. I mean, in your Explorer, by your left. Open the folder.
Okay. Configure server. Server task.
Under task, you have to create a configure. You create a configure. Sorry, under task, you create a main.yaml file.
New file.
Yeah, you create a new file. Main.yaml.
Okay.
So does it have a task folder? Yeah, it has a task folder. So you need to create a main. So what you have just done now is, you remember we said configure server under rows there. We mentioned configure server. So it's going to come here to pick the instructions that I want to give it. And there's a website where you can get the modules for Ansible to carry out these tasks. So when you go there, you can read documentation, how you can use Node modules to install Node.js, how you can use it to do whatever it is you want to do. So
is the link on the project, or do you have it? Is a link in the project, or do you have it?
It's not in the project. It's done. We obtained that from sweat and hard work and frustration. So everything in the chat now, you can paste that. Then there's something in addition. There's an addition I want to show you. Just paste everything in the chat.
Everything from the three.
Yeah, exactly. Everything. Don't leave anything out. Now I'll explain what I've just done there. Then I'll tell you what I've added that we're not told to add.
It's in the main.yaml file.
Yeah, just paste everything here. Yeah, in the main.yaml file. There's okay. So what this does is it's pretty self-explanatory. It adds Node.js from source using this the command from line 2 to line 5 does that. Then line 6, line 11 seems to do the same thing. Hold on. I think they are together. Then line 13 installs PM2. PM2 is a module for running Node projects in production environment. So the scripts can keep running forever and ever as a service. Yes, as a daemon, as a service. So while line 18 to line 22 is my own arc, because I noticed that the script will always give you an error, and you never know the cause of the error until maybe you spend a day or 3 days on it. Then you discover that environment variables are missing, and so the best way to cop that and work against it before it happens is to make sure that I have all your environment variables in the machine. So that's why we are moving environment variables from a certain folder to the profile.d folder of whatever machine you are using. So that means that whenever the machine is on, it will first run all the scripts in that folder and in that file, sorry, and that will help us export our environment variables. So enough of the noise making. So we now need to add a folder to configure server. We call that folder files. Configure server. Take your cursor to yeah. No. It's going to be a folder this time around. No. It's going to be a folder in configure server. Click on configure server, not task. Configure server. Click on configure server. No. Your cursor is there already.
Wait, hold on. Let me remove the cursor.
Okay.
It wasn't going. Configure
Okay.
server.
Yes,
Where
beside task. Exactly. Just
configure.
server. Make sure that configure server is underlined. Make sure it's underlined. Click on it.
Okay.
Okay. So new folder.
Alright.
New folder, files. Call it files. Call it files. Then, so in files, it should be start with small letter, please. Small letter. Correct that. So I'll give you the content of files.
File with S.
Yes. So files should have files. In files, create a file called myenvironment.sh. That's what we called it. So it's just good to,
Is it the whole?
yeah, my
environment?
env.sh. That's what we have on line 21. That's where we say we are copying from. So enter, create that file.
Okay.
Then what you are going to put in the file, I'll show you. So you can check I pasted something on the chat. Paste everything, then we'll adjust it to suit your project.
Okay. So paste it here, right?
Yeah. So we adjust it to suit your project. So your password, database password should be my DB password, everything that your machine needs to run that application. In form of environment.
I think we have it in Circle CI.
That is for Circle CI. This is for your, okay, you need the database name, right?
That information is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, you have it on
Right.
Circle CI, but that is only for Circle CI to run migration and pass it to Ansible.
Okay.
So configure infrastructure did fail. It failed. So what I expect now is the only thing that's changing here is the type ORM host. Line 3 is changing. Put your database name there. Line 6 is also changing. That password should be Postgres. Those are the only two things that are changing. The password and database name. There are many ways to kill a cat or kill a rat.
What's
So,
it faster because this is slow, right?
what did you say?
I said this is slow, right?
No. I'm
Wait,
saying the approach we just did to solve this problem. There are several ways to go about it.
Oh, okay.
Postgres.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's all.
I've saved everything.
So, yeah, saved and push everything. Git or add or, yeah, enter. What did you say?
Okay, I thought you were giving me another command.
No, not at all, not at all. So we expect that job to actually pass now. And if it doesn't, we'll find a way around it. Or also we'll try to solve the problem. So let's go back to, okay, so you want to check Circle CI to see if it's running. Then we can now go to what do you call it? We can now go to back to our project to read the instructions. So we won't have problems next time, and we'll preempt whatever possible.
Oh, that one is running. Let's be looking at the project, right?
Okay, so yeah. So we are looking at deploy phase after this. So we've done everything. So deploy phase, what are we expecting in deploy phase? Now that this is over, we want to move our application over. Okay. So I'm not reading that through anyway. So find the job.
There's information there. You'd have
Okay, really?
to have this in the other building to make the copy every Friday. But now they want to make a full deploy on every single community. That one is not important.
Yeah, it's not important. They're only trying to bribe you with a story on what to
Okay, it's comprehension. We're looking for the
They are trying to tell you the reason why you do it. It's like, you know, you should do this thing. This is the reason. Yeah. So next, just scroll down. Run migration. We've done run migration now. We've done this one, thank God. We've done this. We've done this. Yeah, you can read through this. Oh, the reason why we use KVDB is because Memstash didn't work. We've done this before now. Memstash didn't work.
No, it was in our class.
Oh, it was in the classroom. We did that.
Yeah.
You know that's like a 30 minutes explanation if you should delve into that now. So Memstash server is down now. So KDB, we can to generate a KDB bucket and get the ID is written in the class in this page. So it's easier. That's not, I don't think anybody ever faced a problem with it. So leave that. Oh, you need a KDB bucket.
Really? Where is it written?
Yes. So you have to go and get one. So the bucket you used was my own bucket. The bucket in the code is my bucket. So you need to get your own bucket.
I need to get my own bucket.
Yeah, you need to get your own bucket. But my own bucket will still work fine. Your result, you get your result.
No, I need to change it, right?
Yes. So go to.
So how do I?
Oh, there are two ways to it. You can use the command line. Use the command line. It's faster that way. Scroll down. Scroll down. I need to say scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. So no. Back up. Go back up. Go back up. Okay, so there's actually a way you can register. Okay, see, creating a public bucket, you can use call your email, then HTTPS. Just send your email to kdb.io and it will give you a bucket, bam, and you replace it with my own the bucket provided earlier. Do you get that?
Wait, with what command?
The first command on that screenshot is all you need.
So I should type it.
Your way out. You have to type.
Can I copy this thing? Is it copied?
Let me see. Let me see.
No, you can't. It's a
picture. You type your way out of this.
It's a picture.
No, but it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's just a data flag. Come, I can help you out with it. I'll call it out.
All right. Okay. Or should I just let me use my
kvdb.io. Go. I'll call it out for you.
All right.
What you are just doing is you are sending it. You are using call.
Wait, where am I going to send it?
Your terminal here. Your terminal here. It's very simple. You are using call CURL, then space the flag -d space your email in quotes beginning, your email quotes end. So space. So where are you calling to? HTTPS : no HTTPS HTTPS : kvdb.io. Enter. You should get a bucket in return. Here's your free bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't set the email. Can you imagine?
How do
Can
you
you
set the
imagine?
email?
Email equals to go back. I have to record this from my head. Press the up arrow key.
Okay.
Then use the go back, scroll, use your arrow key to go back to where you have your email. Email equals to, you key value pair. Don't mind me.
Yes, email.
In front of your email.
equals to, yeah.
Sorry, I'm using it for trial and error.
You
know,
don't be
equals
sorry.
enter.
I like
No,
it.
please paste the code, please.
Huh?
Yes, don't worry. Wait, who is asking? Because I know he's always asking.
Enter.
Maybe. Let me check. Okay.
Enter now.
Sorry, I was checking something.
Oh, so you have your bucket now. So just enter, just copy that.
From
What do you call it?
3. This one. Hello? Yusuf.
Yeah, copy that. When you copy it, go back to your config.yaml file.
What percent?
Okay, scroll up a little, up. Okay, fine. You see KDB buckets, right? You can go and hide that as an environment variable for Circle CI, or you can add code it here. I think you are already using it once, so it should not be an environment variable. Master, please put it in place of that thing. I don't know what I was drinking when I used environment variable.
Wait, line 292, right?
Yes, 292. KDB,
So,
that $ KDB bucket, you erase it and put your add code it there. You're only using it once. Am I sure you're using it once? You can always type it again when you need it.
should I remove the curly bracket?
Yeah, remove the curly braces or curly brackets, as you call it. No,
It's like I deleted something.
Yeah. So the $, the curly braces, you can remove those ones. Yeah. No, you didn't delete it. You didn't remove the $. Go back and remove
I'm
the
still removing.
Okay, fine. This should work. So don't worry.
Is what's this /d and 1?
What did you say? No, leave that. That's
hyphen d and 1.
Yeah, that's part of the code. Yeah, sending 1 as a data now. So once we are done with this, we are not going to run any migration because of this. Let's go and check if what we had before did finish. If it finished, then successfully, then we can move forward. We are going to take 2 jobs at a time now to save time. Oh, thank God. So do we need to
Is there any screenshots?
Yeah. So check if we are expecting any screenshots. Let's quickly move faster.
No, the only
go
thing
back
you are
up.
picking here is the URL.
Okay, the URL.
Mm.
Yeah, and we've sent that to our KBDB buckets.
So you are taking the first.
Yeah. So maybe we should take a look at the job.
Yusuf.
Please go.
So
Come on.
After creating the stack, where are we pasting it to?
Where are we paste? I didn't get that.
In the config.yaml file.
Okay.
Like after creating the stack now, the curl, the email, and all. So after creating that stack, that code, where are we pasting it?
Okay, we are pasting it into your config.yaml file. Please, can you go to your config.yaml file? Please go to your config.yaml file. So line 292. What we're trying to do is, if this migration is successful, we are going to keep the workflow ID and the migration ID. We are going to keep it in. Okay, sorry, we are keeping our data in the buckets there. Okay. We're keeping our data in the buckets there. So what are we keeping? Let's see. Should we run this command and see what results we get? So run Run the whole
I
command.
sounded something.
I think I'll look that up instead of taking time to run the command. Just put it on line 292. Okay.
Wait, are you talking to me?
I'm talking to. Was that Simile?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it on line 292. I'll check again. I wouldn't want to experiment or try to demonstrate here because of time. I'm sure when we get to where we need it, it will become clearer. So what we need to do next is deploy front end and back end, right? So let's uncomment them. And
it's like I'm getting an error on the config.yml file.
Okay, what are you? Okay, what are you saying?
I think indentation. I'm able to click YAML.
Okay, go in CircleCI, right? Edit.
Yes.
Click on edit configuration in CircleCI so you can see where the error is coming from. Or you would like to share your screen. If you want to share your screen, let me tell Omar where to uncomment. Uncomment from line 298 all the way down to keep on all the way down to 290 and three words. Keep coming down. Hold it all the way down to line 334. So we are taking both
334.
Yeah. So we are taking both deploy front end and deploy back end at a go. Yes. Because I'm sure once it's 10:30, 11, the spirit is down. So once we finish this, I will get to smoke test and we'll pass. Is it working now? Timmy, is it working now?
No, I'll just refer back to the video. Don't worry. Let's move on.
No, are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
No. It's not a burden. Bring it on.
So Yusuf, can you check your chat? There's actually a concern, right?
Okay.
Just check the chat.
Okay. I've seen that. Okay. Now I get it. Oh, thank you. So Oman, can you continue sharing?
Okay. So I'm saving it.
So yeah, so go to jobs too, so that the job will actually run where we want it. Don't comment that. Still leave it at the moment. Yeah, leave it. We might need to do something on it later, but still leave it. Go to the bottom. No, not there. At the bottom of this YAML file. At the bottom. Keep scrolling down. No, not there. Right in the window pane. Yeah. Scroll down. We want to add the job to the jobs that will run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's the point of working on the job and not asking it to run? So deploy front end and deploy back end together. So okay, so deploy front end and deploy back end. So let's go back to the classroom. Let's see what you're expected to do. So okay, deploy front end first. Are we there?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to use a Docker image that can handle AWS CLI. We've done that before. Attach a workspace from the earlier job. Workspace, okay, from the earlier job. Okay, we'll do that. Install dependencies like Ansible, Node. So this is it. You can't have it all. Okay. Yeah, you are going to have to do some installation here. So you need to install Python, Ansible, Node. You see, now here's the advantage of having commands. We've created a command that can install Ansible now. All we have to just say install Ansible, right?
Yeah.
Then Node and NPM, AWS CLI. Let's see what we can do. I'll just refer back to my code so as to save time. But first, just scroll down. So here we are supposed to get the backend IP. Okay, then after getting the backend IP, we export it as we get it from AWS command, describe instance, then put it in an environment variable backend IP. Then we append the HTTP string. We append it some characters to it and save it as a string API URL. Then we echo it back and scroll down, just a bunch of commands. Then to deploy front end, npm run npm build, then distribute. I think you just best to copy. We'll go make reference to working codes. Then I would be able to explain further. Then deploy backend to do the same. So go back to your what do you call it? VS Code while I furnish us with some codes. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to be relying on some commands. Okay. So I'm lifting the whole heavy lifting. So let's do it one at a time. How do I do it? I hope Zoom doesn't complain. So charts. This. It's complaining. I think I passed.
Slack is actually a better one. Should I send the message on Slack?
What did you say?
Slack.
Okay,
Actually
Slack, right?
takes care of the indentation.
Okay. Oh, that's true. But why are this? Let me try to be lazy first. Like I told you, I'm anti Slack. So I've broken the job into two. Then we'll go over it together. Then we'll see what needs to be deleted, what needs to be left the way it is. So we'll start with deploy front end first. Then we'll work on deploy backend as well. So the whole you can copy the two things I just pasted to the chat. They are both for deploy front end. It's a job completely on its own. It's a complete job on its own. So yeah. So
we copy the first parts first.
Yeah, just
So
copy under. Yeah, you've copied the first part. Deploy front end. So copy it on line 218 and 318. Sorry. Copy the first one, line 318, add the next one there underneath it. So from there we can begin to see our stories. So the second part. So I would explain what I actually took into consideration. Okay, fine. This is everything, right? So I'm going to be sort of repeating myself. So copy the fingerprints from the earlier job. Go to the earlier job. Right? Yeah, go move up a little. Go copy your fingerprints and bring it back. Yeah, the fingerprints here. You would need that. Okay. Oh yeah, there. So fine. So I think I can just scroll to the top of the code so I can explain what we're actually doing here then. Oh, this is it, deploy front end. This is it, line 318. So we are still going to need to delete 29. Okay, you know what? You can delete from 299 all the way to 319, right?
Yes, it's like a duplicate, right?
Yeah. 319. Oh, that's fine. No, 318. Sorry, 318.
318. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can delete. Oh, okay. No. That Docker is not where it should be. No. It has to move forward a little. The indentation is not perfect. So delete. Oh, sorry. No, move it forward. Yeah, a little. Okay. So you can clear the space between 299 should not be blank. 299 should not be blank. Oh, fine. Okay, what we're actually doing here is, since we have a lot of things to install, I have chosen the image from Circle CI image, the base image. So it has nothing except some tools, star, zip, Python. Yeah, I think that's Python. So I've left out the major things that we actually need: AWS CLI, Ansible, and Node.js. Can you imagine? I could have actually decided to use AWS image, install Ansible and Node, but I don't know the architecture. I don't know what it has. So I would just assume, I would just stay clear of trouble and use CircleCI's image, then install Node.js and AWS CLI. But the downside to this is that I have to write code to install Node.js and AWS CLI. Thank God we already have commands to install Ansible. So I'm going to provide the commands, and we add that to the commands there. So it's going to be a lot easier. So anytime we need to install AWS CLI or Node.js, we can just call the commands, just the way we called Ansible. I never knew we were going to be needing it again. So let's see. Wow. Do I have, okay. I'll bring them on one after the other. So there might be other ways to do this, maybe smarter ways, but I figure out this will work. There are several ways to go about this. So the copy and paste thing with this platform is just a function of how greedy you are. If you copy too much, it won't. So the items I'm putting on the chat box, you can just put it in commands. They are commands. So to the top of the file.
Can you see my screen?
Oh, that's what you are doing. Okay, yeah. So space. Yeah, so you can just paste that one there. See, then correct the indentation. Correct the indentation. Number 4, indent it properly. Yeah.
I think it's correct.
I'm not looking. I'll come back and check. I'm trying to.
I send now. Yeah, send one for Node.js.
Yeah. For Node. So that's it.
You sent Ansible.
Is it Ansible? No, it's Node. Did I send Ansible again?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've sent Node now. So the one left, the one that is left now is I sent AWS CLI, right?
Yes, I've pasted
I've sent Node. Which one is left? I think that's all. All we need is AWS CLI, Ansible, and Node. So I think I've sent the 3. So the indentation for Ansible is for Node is not prop. Is it done properly? No. Go to line 14.
So,
go to line 14.
Okay.
No, one space. No, give it a space. It's not on the
one
same.
Space to the left.
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's AWS CLI you need to adjust. Go and adjust AWS CLI. Line 4. Line 4. Go to line 4. There's a space in front of that install. Clear it. Fine. So let's go back to so line 3. What is that? 320 something, 329 or thereabout. Is that where we actually? Okay. Oh, fine. Yeah, 330 something. Fine. So get backend URL. Okay. So now we've taken care of commands on 330 to 320, 332. We can now install Node.js, we can install AWS CLI, we can install Ansible, and we need to get the backend URL. So that command on line 337 will help us get our backend, our IP address from a list of all our working instances that have a name backend slash hyphen then workflow ID. But is that the name we are giving to our IP address? Yeah, that's the name. We'll find out even if it's not. So scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, so we are exporting the API URL. We are trying to append it to look like a URL. Then we are echoing it out to see what we have. Then also we are echoing out the content of the environment file to see what we have there. And so deploy front-end objects. Scroll down a little bit. So front-end objects, we are seeding into front-end. We are installing npm, the modules, and we are going to keep some items in our buckets. So let's see. Scroll down a little. Okay, deploy front-end objects. Are we supposed to deploy front-end objects? Please go to the classroom. Oh, we have to deploy front-end objects. Now I see it. That's instruction. So that's for front-end. So let's copy for back-end. Let's get the code for back-end, so we'll be fine. For back-end. Wow. So just a minute, I'm trying to. Get the codes. Deploy backend. So to deploy backend, so we are going to do almost the same thing with just a little difference. Okay, all the way down to install Ansible. We're doing almost the same thing. Then from installing Ansible, we run some codes in the backend. Boom. So I just sent some code, so you can use them. You can just paste everything on line 376. On line 376. So the first part.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
So you copy the deploy backend to install Ansible. That's the first part.
Yeah.
So from what line?
So line 376. I would like to take a 10 minutes break because of my eyes, but that will be that will be in maybe in 3 minutes time. So we'll come back by 10, then from 10 to 11 or thereabouts. So the second part. But actually, the smoke test is a deciding factor of how well you've done or not. So this indentation, is it perfect? It isn't.
Deploy backend.
Now deploy backend is not where it should be. Is it? Is there any reference?
Yes, I want to check. So that's deploy front end.
Even deploy front end too. Is it where it should be? Okay, I think they are where they should be. No, they are not. They are not. They are actually staying with run migration. No, they are. Sorry. Run migration.
Hold on. Let me do something so that as I'm coming down, you see where they are.
Yeah.
Can see
They are where they should be. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So I think we've just replace your SSH keys.
This one. You know, this is we're probably going to delete from
all the way to exactly. Then don't forget your SSH
to 375, right?
Yeah, not even to 375, all the way down to 377.
Okay, we have Docker. All right.
Then backspace again, backspace, backspace, backspace. Yeah, fine. So change the fingerprints, then
Okay.
then you can clear out the commented part of the code, 372. What are we doing here? Okay, your fingerprints. Oh my goodness, you didn't copy it. No. You can copy it from the earlier portion of your code. Don't go there all these long routes. Go back.
Okay.
Yeah, scroll up. You have it here already. That's it.
Sure.
A, all the way down to C. So you can paste this. Yeah. So delete line 372 to 375. See line 376. There's a problem on it. 375 now.
This install Node.js.
Yeah, the indentation.
Let me put it right. Wait. Which one are you talking about?
375.
375. Okay.
Yeah.
Should be under image.
Yeah, it's fine. Like yes. So scroll down. Yeah. So let's go run this. Let's see how it goes. What we're expecting. It's time for my iBrick.
All right.
So, but how do you know if this is? It would have been nice to have this running before taking the 10 minutes break.
Okay, let me just quickly do it. Git add.
Git add, yes. Let's see. So let's see if it doesn't complain about the indentation. If it doesn't, then we can just take the break. But if it does, I'm expecting indentation errors. But if it doesn't complain, then we are in luck. And at this point, this is where a lot of people get stuck. They start having issues with backend tests. After this stage, they have issues with, oh, thank God. So we can go take a 10 minutes break, then come back. So after this, we'll have smoke testing and some things to do.